Hello everyone. Welcome to Vanita Vishram Innovation Center. Myself, Dr. Bosky Suratwala, Assistant-Professor at Vanita Vishram Women's College of Commerce and Business Administration. Today, I'm going to discuss a topic, industrial structure. Industry structure. Now, industry structure essentially underlines economic and technical forces that are prevailing in the industry. Generally, industry structures are classified in these 5 categories. The first one is pure monopoly, second, pure oligopoly, third, pure competition, fourth, differentiated oligopoly, and fifth one is monopolistic competition. Now, how does they differ? They depends upon the number of sellers that are existing in the industry and the degree of product differentiation. So when I am going to define all this, we will generally look into the 2 categories, that is number of seller and product differentiation prevailing in an industry. The first one is pure monopoly. In pure monopoly, you can see here that there is only one seller in the market. Now, as there is only one seller in the market, there are no chances of product differentiation. So, the example of pure monopoly can be the state and central railways that are being operating. So, generally you may find the pure monopoly in public sector wherein government will not permit any other player to enter into the industry. Now, in order to maintain or in order to prevent the monopoly, pure monopoly in long run, the government will put restrictions on the entry of numerous firms into the industry so that a particular firm which is serving to the customers prevails and exists for a longer period of time. So no product differentiation here. Now the second one is pure oligopoly. In pure oligopoly, you may see there are few number of sellers. Again, the degree of product differentiation does not exist here. That means there is no product differentiation here. Now, when we are talking about few number of sellers, there in our mind one question arises: few means how many number of sellers? So here in pure oligopoly, number of sellers is not being determined. Here you have to differentiate the market on the basis of the reactions of sellers to each other, or you can say the reaction of the competitors to each other. Okay, so we can see one image here. Okay, this is the image of 6 movie studios. Now here there exists another movie studios also, but this 6 movie studios, you can see image very carefully. 20th century is there, Walt Disney is there, Columbia is there. So they are ruling the market. 90% of the market is being covered by these sellers. Okay. Apart from that, one more example I would like to give. In heavy commercial vehicle, you can find only 2 names here, that is Tata Motors and Ashok Leyland. Okay. So there are 2 companies only for heavy commercial vehicle which are operating in an industry, but they compete with each other. Okay. So they compete on the basis of price. Fine. So if the company finds that heavy commercial vehicle of Tata Motors is cheaper than Ashok Leyland, then they are obviously going to buy it from Tata Motors. Also, you have to remember that these companies differentiate on the basis of geographical areas also. If you will see the sales in particular area, then the company is having the monopoly in that particular area, for example Tata Motors, and the other company is having monopoly in some other area. The people residing, or you can say the company existing in that particular area will prefer to buy the heavy commercial vehicles of Tata Motors or Ashok Leyland, whatever trend is prevailing in that particular area. The next one is pure competition. Now here in pure competition, number 1, there are large number of sellers, and number 2, there is no product differentiation. Now, if there are large number of sellers and the companies are not offering any product differentiation, then how can they exist in the market? they can only exist on the basis of the price that on the basis of the price that they are selling, the product that they are selling to their customers. Okay, so if higher price, lesser number of customers, and if more price, then the less price, then the company will be having a higher number of customers. Now here, the company cannot determine the price by themselves. Only the market forces like demand and supply will determine the price. So what is in the hand of the company? Here, company cannot work strategically. Here, what the company has to do, they have to focus on two things. That is operational efficiency they have to maintain, okay, and they have to try to reduce the cost through operational efficiency. Then only they will be able to sell their product at the lesser price to their customers. Now, which are the commodities that are falling here? So you can see loose sugar you are getting, loose teas you are buying from the shops, then steel. All these commodities falls under, all the companies offering this particular commodities falls under the head pure competition. The next one is differentiated oligopoly. Now here, the number of sellers in an industry is limited, but as you can see the word here, differentiated, that means they are offering a product in various ways. There is a product differentiation that exists in this particular type of competition, or you can say in this particular type of industry. Now, if I want to talk about differentiation, differentiation can be in the terms of price, in the terms of quality, in the terms of the product feature that you are offering to your customer. So there are various ways of differentiation. Even the differentiation can be in the form of styling. It can be in the form of delivery, that is service after sales also can be the part of your product differentiation. The passenger car industry is an example of differentiated oligopoly, where you can find that there are less number of companies which are operating in the market, but they are selling their car based on some unique features. Okay, in the same price range, in the same price band, you will get different car with different styles or different features. Even though the functionality of the car is same, but they will be having something different than others, then only this particular industries or companies can exist into the market. Next one is monopolistic competition. So here, monopolistic competition, there are the number of sellers here are very large, and again they introduce product differentiation also. I'm repeating again, in monopolistic competition, number of sellers are large and they come up with product differentiation. Generally, you can say that monopolistic competition is a combination of pure monopoly and pure competition. Now, how it is pure monopoly? So basically, the product differentiation is so much high in this particular type of companies, where they can build the loyalty of the customer. ब्रांड लॉयल्टी कस्टमर जो है वो डेवलप कर लेता है, and thus the other companies cannot offer exactly the same product as if that particular company is offering. You can see that the sales of Coca-Cola in the whole over the globe is very high. Many of the companies has tried to introduce the same type of drink, like we are having Pepsi also, we are having Socio, we are having so many Thumbs Up, so many types of black drinks like Coca-Cola, but the lovers of brand lovers of the Coca-Cola will always prefer Coca-Cola as a drink compared to the other drinks that are being offered by some other companies. So this way they create a monopoly in the form of product differentiation. Now we have to talk about how it is pure competition. Because pure competition means there are many numbers of sellers. Okay, there are many number of sellers which are existing in the market, and they try to attract the customers of each other. And again here the price plays an important role. If many a time, if the company through the product differentiation is not able to offer the quality product to the customer, then the customers are likely to shift to the other product which is being offered by the other companies in the market. So you can see here there are examples of various products I have mentioned here. You can see brand loyalty when we are talking about loving of a brand by the customers. We know very famous brands which are being mentioned here. First one is Pepsi, then Lay's, then a Mountain Dew. In this category, you are having Dove, Sunsilk. This all category offers you soaps and shampoos. Even we have Surf, that is a detergent based product. Then we have here the technology, that is Apple. You can see the Microsoft. You can see the symbol of Google. फिर आप अगर आप when you are talking about foods and eatables, you can see McD, you can see Pizza Hut. So we love to go to all these places to have our food, or we love to use Apple iPhones, or we love to have Pepsi or Coca-Cola or Dew and all. So this is how the company are existing. The number of sellers in the markets are very large, but they offer the product which is unique from the product of another company. Thank you.